everybody, welcome back to my Project 13. Thanks for coming on by and checking out this product review video. Appreciate your time and your support. Super stoked to be able to be given the opportunity to represent a company that's new to me, Vena. They sent me the vCommute magnetic wallet case. The magnetic flap here also turns into a kickstand, and we'll look at that in just a few minutes here. But yeah, super stoked to work with this company. They sent me the Vena vCommute space gray magnetic wallet case for my Google Pixel 5a with 5G. Now this case, the vCommute case, is one of their best-selling, highly rated wallet cases for Android phones and iPhones as well. There's a lot to know about this specific case. Aesthetically, it's a great looking design. You got that carbon fiber design there. You got a lot of depth on the back there to protect those all important areas, the fingerprint reader and the camera area. Of course, the magnetic flap there that just slaps on there very nice and tight. Totally digging that. You will not get wireless charging, but there are other cases that Vena has for other devices that do have wireless charging. And if you're using this type of case, you want to take the flap, the magnetic flap, take it back and lay it down on your wireless charger. You may have to move it around to find that sweet spot, but either way, it will work. So make sure that if you do pick up a case for a device that has wireless charging, that you remember that action there. And so with that, let's go ahead and put my 5A 5G into this case. You're obviously going to get a little bit of extra bulk, but that's a lot of great protection for your Google Pixel 5a. Look at all that depth surrounding the camera area so you can take great quality pictures and shoot great quality video. Your fingerprint reader, all those areas will be protected. And with that magnetic flap, if you're setting it down on a flat surface, wow, that's just a lot of great protection. On the front, let's go ahead and turn on the display with that power button. Nice response there. You got a lot of lip all the way around. Got the vCommute case name right there. Very nice. Totally digging that. So yeah, a lot of lip all the way around. You also have a recessed area right up top right there to allow the earpiece speaker area to be exposed. Hard plastic polycarbonate material and TPU material, space gray. There's that hard plastic polycarbonate back part of the case. Got the leather magnetic flap right here, carbon fiber material right there, and you got your TPU materials with lots of lips surrounding the beautiful 1080p Oled display. That is nice. So if you're setting it down on a flat surface, you're going to be fine. A little bit rough, you should be fine. Please use your discretion. But you got a lot of great protection going on here. A lot. All cutouts will be precise. Got your cutout right here for your headphone jack. Cutout right there for your mic. Down at the bottom, speaker area there. USB Type-C charging port area. And your other mic there. That is awesome. Now you got these little lines right here that allow you to take the flap. And so then you can choose where you want to place that at different levels there as far as where you want that. Also, you can use it to have it in portrait mode, but I'm always going to choose landscape, so I'm probably going to have it way down here. So you can see that way down there like that. Okay, so that's going to give me a little more height there when watching movies and videos. Want to make sure I test out that fingerprint reader for all of you folks. Bam. Lots of space. Easy to get into that area for that functionality. And the volume rocker. Nice and responsive. All right, there we go. One more time. Boom. All right, let's get a really good look at the wallet area here, because that's one of the main attractions to the Vena vCommute case. So we can choose 3 cards, or I would choose 2 cards and some money. 3 cards in the money is going to make it a little bit tight. So before you head out for wherever you're going, got my Blockbuster card here, my Hollywood card here. Okay, push those down in there, and I have my Tower Records. Bam. Okay, now that's what I would carry without money. With money, so I can easily get into the wallet area, because it's kind of tight in there, I would take a couple bills and a couple cards. So then I would just take that in there like that. Well, and then you could actually take the third card, now that I'm looking at this, and go over the top to protect the money area.